everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. Well, it was the Toronto Raptors in their last game, a loss to Sacramento.
And their defense practically non-existent in that one. Just gave up far too many easy shots.
You could say they certainly were not on a string on the defensive end. They need to be so much better moving forward.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. So for Toronto right now, Kyle Lowry and Danny Green are the guard tandem. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Siakam in at the power forwards position. Well, tonight a battle between two very talented front courts, Doris. This could get pretty physical.
Well, this is a night, Kevin, to me, where the officials could dictate the level of physicality. They know that both teams have big, burly guys up front, that these guys like to engage physically. And so how is the game officiated, particularly at the start? That could set the tone for what could be a cage match.
Personally, do you like those kind of games, Doris?
I like a certain level of physicality, Kevin. I do think that we've cleaned up the perimeter game. I think officiating is such a nuanced deal that the best officials understand innately how something should be called.
Here's Leonard. Chris Dunn making his last shot. Leonard kicks to Siakam. Just 4 to shoot. Three-pointer. No good that time. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Last time they met was in Toronto, where they beat the Raptors.
And in the last face-off against these guys, they enjoyed a huge advantage in free throw percentage.
Now here's Markkanen. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Allen kicks to Carter. It's stolen by Valanciunas.
You know, anticipation is a huge part of defense, and he played it perfectly right there.
Siakam passes to Lowry, and he nails the jumper.
Well, Lowry had his mind made up. It's the rise and fire as soon as he gets the touch.
Leonard against Allen. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, he's able to get to the hoop, Kev, because of that great solid screen.
Toronto, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Lowry finds Leonard. Takes a shot at the elbow. Chicago grabs the miss. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
You know, sometimes you're going to win because of your performance, and on occasions, which was the case for them, it's the play of your opponent that allows you to escape with wins.
Well, there's no doubt. The offense looked scattered. Tons of turnovers. Some of them forced, certainly, but many were not. It was made easy to defend.
5 on the clock. Allen kicks to Markkanen. A three-pointer is right on target. Markkanen's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Raptors trail by 7. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And here we go. Fast break. Levine's got it. And Levine throws it down.
Now, few will be able to match up with Levine in the open court. Fast and fluid.
And David Aldridge spoke with Nick Nurse. David.
Thanks, Kevin. What he said they're concerned with most is slowing down transition. He said those guys can cause problems if we let them get on the fast break. So stopping space and pace is priority number 1. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Now, here's Lowry. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Sacramento.
And his court vision was extraordinary, too. Let's not forget that. He was flawless passing the ball.
Now Allen, following the miss by Kyle Lowry from deep. That's good from Allen on the assist from Dunn. Allen's got his second basket of the night.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto. The league is always looking for ways to adjust the rules, make them better. There's a committee that studies this every single year, and you know, with that in mind, Doris, any rules you think they should alter or tweak?
Yeah, there's absolutely one, Kevin, and I think this goes to the point where perhaps we can have some more uniformity in the FIBA-ruled games that are played and the NBA. And there's one thing that's occurred in international play where players are becoming more athletic, and the opportunity for electric stuff to happen in transition is critical. To me, we have got to stop the intentional fouls, which are prohibiting fast breaks and all the potential for the explosive, exciting athleticism to be on display. So that, to me, is something we've got to address.
I'm with you. To the middle. Passes it to Levine. And then Levine with the jam.
Body control, flair for the dramatic, Levine in style.
That instant replay brought to you by Under Armour Hover Havoc, giving us a chance to relive the unleashing of chaos that time. Lowry, good.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. 8-point game. Allen outside. Levine inside the three-point line. No good there. And Toronto will go the other way with it. Leonard with the ball. He had 37 points last game out. Lowry against Dunn. And stolen by Dunn. There's Levine. Whoa!
Yeah, just amazing hustle. Chris Dunn using his long arms to come away with these kinds of steals.
Dunn against Lowry. Tipped away. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Dunn. And our third month into the season, things becoming a little more clear in the power rankings. Taking a look at Toronto, they ascend up the list to number 3 with some spirited play.
And checking out Chicago, they've claimed the top spot because they've earned it. Some people say they're playing above their heads. I think we're just starting to realize how good this team is.
There's Siakam. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Count that one. Leonard's got his first 2 points of the night.
Yeah, and from mid-range, Leonard's jump shot is money. It doesn't matter if it's off the dribble or catch and shoot. He never loses his touch.
Dunn dishes to Allen. To the paint. Here's Carter. And then Carter with the dunk.
And really focused on establishing dominance down low. And, guys, it's working.
Oh, no doubt. I think they've controlled the paint. They've used their size and strength to get off any shot they want.
Here's Siakam after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Three-pointer, Lowry. Knocks it loose. The Bulls leading by 10. Here's Levine. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's just tremendous quickness. It makes Levine difficult not to foul.
Chicago shooting their first free throws of the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And Toronto making a change here. Ibaka's checked in. Now here's Lowry. 5 points in the game. Ibaka with the ball. And it's Carter picking him up. Lowry. Nice D from Levine.
I don't think the defense is much of a factor there. He just botches the finish.
Back to Allen. Kicks it to Dunn. Clock is at 3. Shoots from the baseline. And he connects with the jumper. Dunn's got his second basket of the game.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
And the Raptors call time here.
Well, I mean, he needs to talk to his guys. The interior defense has been horrific.
Absolutely no rim protection whatsoever. At this point, the other team is walking all over them on the inside.
Jabari Parker's checked in for Chicago. OG Anunoby's checked in for Toronto. Fred VanVleet comes in for Kyle Lowry. VanVleet with the bucket. Here's Dunn. An 11-point game for him in the win against Washington. Allen outside. Carter on the wing. Defended by Ibaka. Beautiful jam.
I don't know if you can do it any better on both ends than they have tonight.
I don't think you can ask for anything more, Greg. What a wonderful job establishing a lead early in this one.
The pass to Leonard. To the paint. And there's Ibaka. That's good on the assist from Leonard.
Well, there's incredible height and reach and length and touch from the inside when we're talking about Serge Ibaka.
You know, and Serge Ibaka, a player who kind of came into the league as a defensive stopper, shot blocker. You know, still has great length and can bother shots, but not the prolific shot blocker he once was, as the focus has become more on the offensive end.
Now here's Leonard. He's one of the better scorers in the league, averaging almost 25 points a game.
Oh, he is one hard player to deal with at the offensive end.
Allen passes to Levine. Dunn kicks to Allen. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Pass to Levine. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And Toronto called for the foul. And with Ibaka at one point would average almost 4 blocks a game.
Yeah, I mean, it is hard for any player to maintain a pace that high at this stage. Ibaka's done well to adjust, I think, his capabilities and make sure he can still have an impact on defense. The block numbers won't ever be as gaudy as they once were, but he is still causing problems for shooters.
Inside. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Well, you love how Ibaka gets a little nasty down on the block. Excellent at putting the defense in a tough spot.
Ibaka hits both of them. Doris, you were a point guard in your playing days. What qualities did you look for in a backcourt mate, someone to play off you?
Well, I would say they were similar to what I looked for in all of my teammates. Certainly you wanted players who were 3-tool players, somebody who could put the ball on the floor, use their dribble well, somebody who could pass well, who could identify, okay, the next player is open, I need to make this pass. And then the competitive attributes, Kevin. How hard did you play on a night-by-night basis? Did you prioritize winning over individual success? All the qualities I think you look for in a backcourt mate are what you would look for in any teammate.
Here's Van Vliet after Tyreek Evans has scored. Anunoby kicks to Leonard. Over Allen. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. And that's now 6 points for Kawhi Leonard. Chicago leading by 9. Now here's Allen. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. Evans bounce pass. Pass to Allen. Back to Moutier. Off target from 3-point range.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Van Vliet looking around. Fires from the wing. And that one's good. Leonard's got 8 points.
And already you're seeing great execution from both teams.
Well, I like the synergy, right? The ball is moving well, and they're seeing that hard work pay off.
Now here's Allen. He's got 7. Parker's shot is off.
Kicking himself on that one. That is the shot he wanted.
Well, that's usually money in the bank for that guy. I'm not sure how he missed that one. I'll tell you, he's doing everything scoring-wise this period to try to keep them in it.
Allen outside. Down low. Marjanovic. Good work defensively by Ibaka. Toronto with the ball. They're on a 14-5 run here. The call will go against Jerebko. That's his first foul. Toronto with the ball. They trail by 9 points. And Leonard gets it to go.
And he's got the athleticism and strength to be a powerful presence inside. Leonard never afraid to get in and mix it up down low.
And down low, it's Markkanen and Carter. Dunn and Levine are the guard set. And it's Allen in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Now, here's Dunn. He's got 9. 4 on the shot clock. Drops it in from 11 feet. He's got 11.
Well, you have to be able to play the pick-and-roll game in the NBA, and Chris Dunn getting to the right space quickly.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, AI in their last time out against the Wizards was terrific. He ended up with 53 points, and that was just the start of it. He wound up with a triple-double in what was quite a display for him. It's rare to see any player put up numbers like that. It's likely a game he'll always remember. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you, guys. Could you believe that performance? Wow.
I mean, it was really something to see. I mean, he showed everybody just how special he is when he is on his game.
Well, that was an elite performance, and it didn't seem to matter what approach they used to try to slow this guy down. He had an answer for everything.
Now, here's Markkanen. 6 points for him. Allen's shot is off. And Leonard has it in the corner. Here's Green. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
I'll tell you, it was the sharp passing that led to that shot. Terrific teamwork.
They double him with Green. There's Levine. Drills the elbow jumper. Levine's got 12 in the game.
This guy's been unconscious all night. Levine has the confidence and the skills to do this kind of thing nightly.
Lowry kicks to Valanciunas. Leonard against Levine. Outside Lowry. Toronto with the fresh shot clock. Dishes it to Green. And Siakam has it in the corner. From outside, off the mark. The Bulls leading by 7. Feeds it to Allen. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The Bulls have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one. With the analysis, the defensive impact becoming more advanced, Doris, do you think that helps defenders gain recognition even when they're not putting up numbers in individual statistical categories?
Well, think about a recent winner of the Defensive Player of the Year, and that's Draymond Green, whose value becomes into sharp focus, particularly in the fourth quarter of games, when it becomes a possession ball game, and Draymond Green is flying around the floor in help defensive position, covering up for teammates' mistakes. I absolutely think, Kevin, increasingly because of the advanced metrics, that players can be defined outside of points and rebounds. So I love the impact of the numbers.
The first one falls.
Hey, guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Led by as many as 14 points. Bulls have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9. First free throw is good.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Boy, how outstanding at the line has this guy been. One of the best free throw shooting big men you will ever find.
Knocked away and stolen by Dunn. Carter dished it to Allen. Out to the right wing. Outside, Levine. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Levine's got 14 points for the game.
Well, he's kept them in balance tonight. This guy's shooting has put them in front.
Lowry kicks to Green. Passes it to Leonard. Leonard draws the double. And here's Green outside. Kept alive. Poked away. Go with Allen running it up the court, and the whistle blows as the basket counts in a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
What a phenomenal quarter from the field. A great shooting percentage, excellent shots. This is really well done.
The Raptors making a switch here. Van Vliet's checked in. The Bulls have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them.
I'll tell you, 13th pick in the 2014 draft. Levine still with plenty of upside.
Here's Van Vliet. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. And here's Leonard from 3. Carter pulls it in. The Bulls leading by 12. Allen passes to Dunn. Allen surveying the D. Outside, Levine. 6 on the shot clock. It's Allen with the drive. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play. This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in the game.
And this season, he's maintained very good form at the line, shooting at about an 83% clip.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now, you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Leonard, no luck.
Well, he continues to have trouble with his shot, well below 50% from the field in this period.
Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. You look at Chicago. They're looking extremely sharp right now, poised in the top spot and playing very well. And, of course, Toronto, right at 2nd place.
And for the Raptors, as talented a team as they are, has performed at a very high level this season. Everything's gone according to plan up to this point.
And their job now is a simple one. Keep doing exactly what they've been doing and get themselves in the best position possible for the postseason.
And stolen by Kyle Lowry. Over Allen. And it's Leonard. That time on the assist by Lowry. 14 points for Kawhi Leonard.
Boy, that's a pass I don't think anyone saw coming other than maybe Kyle Lowry. What vision on the dish.
Such a wide open look. And that's 13 points for Chris Dunn.
I think you could see early on that he was really with a rhythm and flow tonight, and now he's really starting to take off.
Van Vliet kicks to Leonard. The pass to Lowry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets it go from deep. Markkanen pulls it in.
Well, this is a tough night so far. They'd be smart to rely more on a couple of their other options.
Levine wide open. Another one falls for Chicago.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Down against Lowry. Here's Leonard. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got 5 assists in the game. Chicago with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Pass to Allen. It's Chicago with another bucket.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
There's 37 seconds left here in the second. Down against Lowry. And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. So that will be his 2nd foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Then, Kevin, in this age of advanced metrics, the numbers back up that Kyle Lowry has turned himself into one of the best players in the NBA.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Jabari Parker comes in for Markkanen, and it's Evans in for Dunn. And then for Toronto, Serge Ibaka. He's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. And Jerebko is subbed in for Pascal Siakam. And here's Lowry. 14 points for him. He kicks to Leonard. Over Allen. Misses off the right iron.
The D slow to rotate, and he misses out on an E.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls in command with a 16-point. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
And they haven't needed a lot of shots to get their points. Just tremendous efficiency here in the first half.
I think you can look to specifically the patience and the shot creation. Really solid effort.
And on the floor for Nick Nurse as we get into the second half. We've got Kawhi Leonard. Lowry out there with Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Van Vliet in at the 2. Levine. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. Levine's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Bulls. Raptors trail by 18. Leonard attacking. Can't connect from 14 feet out.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up. And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
Poked loose. It's stolen by Allen. And it's done in the corner. Allen against Leonard. Now here's Levine. Not a lot of room. Just 5 to shoot. Allen passes to Carter. Misses the 3. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for Toronto. And following this game, they'll challenge the Grizzlies on the road at the FedEx Forum in Memphis. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. They retain possession. Here's Siakam. From deep. And the Raptors miss again.
Oof, ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
Pass to Markkanen. Back to Allen. Left side Levine. To the inside. Here's Carter. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Leonard's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Holman here now for an injury report.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, I got some news from Toronto's head athletic trainer. Unfortunately, it sounds like a very serious injury. Of course, the schedule is getting extremely demanding at this time of the season, and that injury is only going to make things worse. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you for the update. I know we're all interested in what his status is.
And it might be a tough road back for him. I mean, but one thing's for sure, he will be back.
Well, we know this. The guy's a fighter. I'm sure nobody's more disappointed than he is to have to go through this. But I am sure this guy will work every day to get back as quick as possible.
And a sensational individual defender. Leonard will lock you down. Rejections are just part of the package he brings on the defensive end.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Leonard on the wing. Back to Lowry. Outside Leonard. Over Allen. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And with Kawhi Leonard, he just does everything well on the floor. Offense, defense, rebounding, runs the floor. I mean, he is one of the more complete players in our league. He can completely take over a game on both ends.
The Bulls making a switch here. Udier's checked in. Now here's Allen. He's got 14. Right side Leonard. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Leonard's got 6 points in the quarter.
And I love the momentum he's building. Last game, he was just as dominant.
Well, there's no doubt this guy's on a hot streak right now. That's why he keeps getting the ball in this one. They're like, hey, we're going to feed the hot hand.
Here's Levine. Oh, jams it right over Valanciunas. Wow.
Well, one of those young players, Zach LaVine, just getting better and better.
And a terrific bit of chaos there on the replay presented by the Under Armour Hover Havoc. Toronto calls timeout. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
Well, you wonder if with this timeout they're going to shake things up defensively because everything they've thrown at him to this point has not worked. He's on a roll.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Van Vliet kicks to Anunoby. Passes it to Leonard. Over Valentine. And the Raptors miss again. The Bulls leading by 17. Allen finds Marjanovic. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And a chance now to look at the schedule coming up for the Toronto Raptors. On Friday, they'll be matching up against Eric Bledsoe and the Memphis Grizzlies. Then on Sunday, they continue the road trip heading out to Dallas to take on the Mavericks.
And for the matchup with the Cavs, this is a game that they are expected to win, but sometimes those are the kind of games where you get a little bit sloppy and start looking ahead. Either way, they'll need to put in tremendous effort to walk away with the victory.
Here's Siakam. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Well, Kevin, to steal a line from you, up high and down hard, Jonas Valanciunas. Go ahead, big fella.
Allen passes to Blakeney. From the arc. And down it goes. Three-pointer falls in from Allen. Allen's got 17 now.
Continuing to push the action and build this lead.
You can tell they've got their foot on the gas pedal right now. No slowing down. The defense starting to look helpless.
And he gets the bucket. 24 points for Kawhi Leonard.
And you can see there the defender gets caught up on the pick.
Well, you've simply got to push through that, right? You need to at least contest the shot. Otherwise, he's going to knock it down.
Marjanovic, no good.
That's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
No, exactly, Greg, especially when the ball is that deep inside. You've got to respect how he altered that shot.
Here's Siakam. Here's Valanciunas. And he banks in the layup. Valanciunas has got 4 points in the quarter.
I'll tell you, that's a big-time finish through contact. Jonas Valanciunas takes the bump, doesn't worry about it, just goes right through the strength.
Blakeney kicks to Allen. That's good from Moutier on the assist by Allen. And the Bulls lead by 17.
Indicative of what we've seen tonight. One team being the aggressor, the other failing to react.
Right, really a disappointing effort on the defensive end, not offering any challenge at all at the cup.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And that's now 27 points for Kawhi Leonard. And it's Moutier with the ball. He brings it up for the Bulls. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Allen passes to Blakeney. Moutier kicks to Marjanovic. Back to Moutier. Here's Valentine. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Raptors trail by 14 to the middle. Anunoby, good.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
You know what you love about watching OG Anunoby? You feel like you're watching a vet when you watch this guy. He doesn't seem to get...
And Doris for Anunoby, he has said he felt like he could compete with anyone.
Well, to me, Kevin, that's part of being able to be the defender he is. He's got strength and quickness to match up with most wings in the league, but confidence is critical. And after attempting no free throws in the first half, now he's putting the defense back on its heels.
Allen outside. 1:06 left to play in the third. Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Lowry kicks to Leonard. Over Levine. And it's Leonard missing. Chicago leading by 6. All alone. That's short off the rim.
Well, the defense paying no attention at all to him, and all he can do is throw up a brick. Ouch.
First free throw is good.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Lowry Markkanen's checked in for Parker. Siakam is checked in for the Raptors. Allen outside. Kicks it to Levine. The three-pointer, no good. Raptors trail by 5. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Siakam's got 6 points. The Bulls shooting the ball at 46% success rate since the beginning of the third quarter. Evans finds Allen. On the wing, Levine. He's covered by Leonard. Allen outside. Going to go that time. And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points in a hurry. It's Chicago up by. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter form.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And down low, it's Markkanen and Carter. Evans out there with Zach LaVine. And it's Allen in at the 3. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
Well, he may not have the physical tools that some other players have, but Kyle Lowry is physical, he's imposing his will, and he will take some contact.
Chicago leading. Now Allen. That shot, no good. Good work defensively by Lowry. To the paint to take the lead. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. And Chicago shooting 59% up to this point. They're working for great shots, and they're hitting them. Evans kicks to LaVine. The pass to Allen. Back to LaVine. He dishes it to Markkanen. Here's Allen. Rebound, Kawhi Leonard. Leonard's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising, it's such a tight game. And you talk about fighting your way back into a game. They've shown a lot of grit in this comeback.
Yeah, to start off with so many mistakes and still now find a way where everything's working, it allows their momentum and confidence to continue to build.
And he makes the first. Valanciunas is checked in for Serge Ibaka. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Lowry with the ball. Pass to Siakam. And Leonard has it in the corner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Rebko, the dunk, and the foul. A powerhouse move. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin.